Welcome back, TUT team. Coach Connor here, taking you through today's TUT training session, all right? Today's session is surrounded by everyone's favorite muscle group, your glutes, all right? The biggest muscle in your body, the one that everybody wants to grow, the one that everybody needs to have, all right? So for today's session, we're doing some timed exercises, all right? And before we get into what we're doing, I want you to get set up. So for today's class, what you need to be successful, all right? We're gonna play with all sorts of toys today. So you need to have your waistband, you need to have your ankle straps, you need to have your TUT training band, and you wanna get yourself set up to start with your power bar attached with heavy TUT plates, all right? So here I've got about 95 pounds on each side of tension, okay? So that's what you need. I'm gonna put all my gear down here on the side. We have 3 training blocks today, all right? Each training block has 3 to 4 movements. We're going for 30 to 45 seconds on and about 15 seconds recovery, all right? If I'm feeling generous, all right? Before we do anything, we're gonna get ourselves warmed up. So meet me on your mat. We're gonna go through a brief warm up here before we get going, all right? So we're gonna go for about 30 seconds of exercise here, just for 4 minutes, and then we'll be away to the races. So meet me in a squat stance. We're coming right down, squatting down nice and low, nice proud chest, and driving all the way up. Nice and controlled here, just waking up the legs, sit back into your heels, nice proud chest. Here we go. All right, so the glutes are so important, right? The glutes literally have us standing. They help with our posture, anything with sports and athletics. They are our power generator. We have 6 more seconds here, and we're gonna turn this into an alternating side lunge in 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna side lunge over to one side, up and over to the other. Waking up the inside of the groin there, our adductors. We want them to be nice and loose, ready to go, because we're gonna be starting in our squat position underneath our power bar. Now, if this is not your first class, not your first time using the power bar, you know what you're in for. We're gonna be doing elevator squats, all right? Ready? In 4, 3, 2, 1, alternating reverse lunges. Turn to face the front of my mat, alternating lunge. I'm gonna bring my arms up and give a little back bend. I'm gonna open up the front of my hips here. Good. So our elevator squats with our power bar, we're gonna go all the way down. We're gonna come halfway up. We're gonna go all the way down again, and then get to the top of our squat. And I'll be sure to demonstrate that before we get going here. Awesome. Another 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down into our downward dog position. We're going down dog, drive the knee through, sit the hip down, step back, alternate either side. Just waking up the outside of the hip there, getting into our glute med. Now your glutes are really made up of 3 different muscles. Your gluteus maximus, your gluteus medius, and minimus there. 3, 2, 1, and meet me in our tabletop position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Lift up those knees. We're gonna go out, out, squeeze the glutes, in, out, out, squeeze, in. At your own pace for 30 seconds, focusing on that squeeze there. Good. Waking up the core a little bit here as well. Nicely done. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flipping over onto your back here. Getting into a glute bridge. Ready, 3, 2, 1, and drive up and squeeze. Heels down, toes lifted. Send those hips to the sky. Wake up the hamstrings, wake up the glutes. That's what we're working on today. Good. Up and squeeze. Up and squeeze. Nicely done. Nice work, team. We're gonna get into our dead bugs next, just to light up the core a little bit here. 3, 2, 1. Knees up, arms up, alternating. Right arm, left leg's gonna drop. And back in. Other side, and back in. As always, it's important to make sure our core is awake before we get into the real work. Good, 15 seconds. And we're gonna finish off back on our feet in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rolling yourself back up onto your feet there. And we're gonna finish off with a little wave squat here. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and here we go. We're squatting down and now we're coming up onto our toes. And maybe you're leaving the ground, all right? We get into a few jump squats. Get that heart rate up, break a little bit of a sweat before we get underneath that power bar and get to work. Good. All the way here into our wave squat as we come all the way up and right back down into our squat. Good. Keep that motion going for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, team, we have our power bar set up. This is where I want you to start today. We have our heavy plates set up, and I'm gonna take you through our 3 exercises before we get going. All right, so power bar is up on the shoulders. Our elevator squat here, we got 2 levels to this. We're coming right down to the basement. We're coming up halfway. We're going back down to the basement and then drive it back up to the penthouse, okay? Down to the basement, halfway up, back down, and drive it through. That is our elevator squat. We're then gonna get into a drop lunge with a knee drive. So, drop it back into my lunge position, and then I'm gonna drive that knee up, and I'm gonna squeeze my glute right here at the top. Drop lunge, drive up. We do the right side, we do the left side. We're gonna finish then down on the mat here into our frog pumps. Bit of a funny name, might look a little interesting as well, but it works. So the bottoms of our feet are together. I'm gonna push my heels together, drive to the outside of my feet, and drive the hips to the ceiling, all right? Your knees look like frog legs or butterflies, depending on, whichever one you wanna go with there, all right? So we're gonna start off 45 seconds per exercise or per movement and 15 seconds of recovery, if I'm feeling generous, like I said, okay? So let's get that power bar set up. Let's get our timer on. We're going 45 seconds on and a maximum of 15 seconds to recover. We're gonna keep the heart rate up. We're going through this 3 times before we move on, okay, team? Here we go. Get that power bar up. We got our elevator squats to start in 5, in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get under tension, team. Here we go. All the way down, halfway up, back down to the bottom, all the way up. Again, coming all the way down, halfway up, back down, all the way up. Sit back into your heels. Proud chest. Good. And squeeze the glute to the top. All the way down, halfway up, and drive it up. Good. Make sure we have our heavy plate set up for this one, okay? I want lots of tension. I want you to feel the burn here by the end of these 45 seconds. Good. Coming up in the last 10 seconds, here we go. And drive up. Nice job. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. There it is. Staying at the top here. I'm gonna start with my right foot forward. Make sure I get all my equipment out of my way here, all right? Coach Connor's made a mess already. So, right foot forward, left foot drops back in that drop lunge. Add the knee drive if you got it. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Drop the lunge, drive up, drive that knee up, squeeze that right glute. Drop the lunge, sit into that right heel, and drive. With control on the way down. I don't want you stomping that back foot. I want you to land that back foot like you're landing on a nice thin sheet of ice and you don't want to break through it. Nice and soft. So we're isolating into that right leg as much as possible. Control down, drive up. I'm almost gonna lift my toes. You can even play around with lifting your toes at the bottom of your lunge so you really drive into your heel and get more glute versus just the quad. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. We do the same thing on the other side. So simply switch your feet. No need for a full 15 seconds here, right? We know what we're doing. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and drop it with control and drive that right knee up. Always the option not to drive the knee and just bring it here. Make sure we're driving that left hip all the way through and squeezing that left glute. So you got options. Control back and drive. Proud chest at the bottom and drive. Really focusing on pushing through that left heel. And drive. Get that knee drive if you can. Squeeze that left glute at the top. It's all about that mind-muscle connection. Squeeze it as hard as you can. 10 seconds, here we go. And drive. And drive. We're gonna be on the mat here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get that last squeeze. Bring that power bar down. Meet me on your mat for our first round of frog pumps. Bottoms of the feet together. Remember, back in elementary school, you could do this no problem and stretch it out here, okay? Maybe it's been a while since you've been in this position. Welcome back. Bottoms of the feet together, push through the outsides of those feet, knees wide, hips to sky. 3, 2, 1, and drive it up and squeeze. Maximum contraction. Keep the heels nice and close to your groin there. Drive it up. 45 seconds, you set the pace. As long as we're getting a good squeeze at the top. You can have your hands down by your side. You can have your arms across your chest. You can have your hands above your chest, but you're focusing right here. Let's go, 20 seconds. As many as you can. Consider this a little burnout here. Come on, team. Let's go. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. There you go. Round 1 is in the books. So we simply come back up the top, meet me back, ready for round 2 of our squats. Our elevator squats, right? Who said you couldn't burn calories riding the elevator? At least the TUT trainer elevator, that's for sure. Here we go. Ready? Round 2 of 3. 3, 2, 1. Let's squat it. All the way down, proud chest. Drive those knees out. Halfway up, back down, all the way up and squeeze. All the way down, halfway up and squeeze. Good. To the basement, halfway up. Feel that tension in your hips and drive. Good. Separate the floor with your feet. Really drive the knees out and squeeze. Good. And once we get the motion, maybe we can pick it up just a little bit. All the way down, halfway up, back down to the bottom, drive it up. Good. Half and full. Good. Couple more here. Come on. Half and full. 3, 2, 1, and time. Right here at the top. Right foot forward. Drop lunge into the knee drive. Focus on pushing through that front heel and drive that left knee up. 3, 2, 1. Let's get back to work. Land soft that back knee. Drive it up and squeeze. There it is. With control. Nice. We want to start to feel the heat, not just in the front of our leg. We're focusing on the drive through that front heel, up and squeeze the glute here. Drive your hips towards your TUT tower. And up. And squeeze. Good. 15 seconds. Come on. Let's go. Round 2. We know what we're doing now. We can pick up the pace just a little bit. Good. 3, 2, 1 more, and time. Switch your feet. Ooh, give that right leg a little shake. 3, back at it. 2, 1, and here we go. You notice I said 15 seconds of break if I was feeling generous. I didn't promise it. I just said if I was feeling generous. Come on. Good. No breaks in these 45 seconds. Let's go. Drop it back, nice and controlled. Drive it up. Squeeze that left glute. If you got your left leg forward, drive it up. Drive. Good. Push through that left heel. Exhale as you come up. It's gonna tighten our core and keep us stable. 15 seconds. We're back on the mat into those frog pumps in less than 10. Stay with me, come on. 5, 4, 3, 1 more, 2, 1, and time. Bar comes down with control. Remember, between each set, you can always add or subtract if necessary our TUT plates. The beauty of those TUT plates, really easy to adjust in the middle of the workout. Here we go, bottoms of the feet together, hips to sky, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drive up, back down, drive up, back down. Good. Focus on the squeeze. As I like to say, the juice is in the squeeze. So you gotta squeeze it. Come on. Down and up. Any weighted object that you wanna add to your hips here, by all means. Good, 20 seconds. For my moms out there, grab your baby, grab your child, put her on your hips, put them on your hips and go to work. Make playtime, work time, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good, okay, one more time through. Quick transition, add or subtract your TUT plates as necessary. Let's get back up to the top here. All right, back into my squat position. Deep breaths, power bars back up. We're gonna stay in this together. Last set, best set, as always, in 5, in 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Control, halfway, back down, drive it up. Control, halfway, back down, drive it up. Keep that core tight the whole time. Breathe. Proud chest. You got this, let's go, come on. And up. And up, good. 20 seconds, and drive. All the way down, halfway up, back down to the bottom. Keeping tension the whole time. 10 seconds, let's go. And drive one more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and there's the time right there, good. Right foot forward, into that drop lunge. If you haven't been doing the knee drive, try out a few here, all right? Let's push it a little bit. 3, 2, 1, and nice controlled, and drive. See if you can go controlled with that back leg. Almost like we're getting into a single leg squat. Yes, look at that control there, team, good job. Lining that back foot nice and soft. Control and drive. There you go. Squeeze that right glute to the top and drive. 20 seconds. Let's go. Control down, drive up. Control down, drive up. 10 seconds. Breathe. Drive through that right heel. Big squeeze at the top. 3, 2, 1, and time. Other side. Left foot forward. Right knee's coming back. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go to work. And drive that knee up. And drive. Good. Here we go. Last set of our drop lunges with the knee drive. And up. Control and up. Good. 20 seconds. All right, team, come on. Stay with it. Let's go. 10 seconds. Drive. Control. Drive. Good. Yep. Stay on my pace. 3, 2, 1, and time. Put that bar down. Meet me back on your mat here. Let's go. Frog pumps. Bottoms of the feet together. Get them while they're hot. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and drive the hips up and back down. As many reps as you can. Let's burn it out. Knees are wide. Bottoms of the feet together. Push your heels together and push the outsides of those feet. Squeeze, squeeze. Good. All about the squeeze at the top, all right? Don't sacrifice any form or any range of motion just to get more reps in. Let's get the most out of every rep. 20 seconds. Breathe. You got a break after this. Well earned. Come on. 10 seconds to go. 10, 9, 8, 7. Feel the burn. 6, 5. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice work. All right, TUT team, get a bit of a breather here. Gonna get ourselves set up for our second strength block. What I want you to do with your power bar is readjust this so the arms of our power bar are straight up, okay? On either side. You're then gonna remove any of your heavy plates all right, and have one lighter plate there on the side. So I'm gonna pop off my 20s on either side here. And then I want you to get set up with both your ankle straps. So strap in those ankles, the ankle straps around. Let's pop these guys off. Boom, one at a time. Nice and easy. Grab a sip of water. All right, with that unattached, I want you to unclip our bottom attachment here. And now we have both of our ankle straps. We're gonna pop them on, one on each ankle. Remember, as you're putting your ankle straps on, you're looping it through the first loop and you're keeping that second loop free. Access for our clip there, all right? So we're gonna put it on both sides. We're gonna be using our power bar as a little assist for our balance as we get into some hip extension or kickbacks, some abduction, and some hamstring curls. All the good stuff or all the glute stuff. So both ankle straps are on, all right? My power bar is set up with the arms of my power bar set up, pointed up towards the ceiling. And now I'm gonna grab my attachment here and connect it to my foot. We're going 30 seconds per exercise, all right? 3 exercises. Here are your movements. Using our power bar as a little assist here. All right, I'm gonna lean slightly forward. Leg is gonna be slightly bent or straight, and I'm gonna kick back from the hip, squeeze from the glute, and come back in. Kick it straight back and out. You're gonna go for 30 seconds. You're then gonna have one hand on your power bar again, and we're gonna do a hip abduction here for 30 seconds out towards the side. All right, we're then gonna turn back into face, and you're gonna give me a hamstring curl for 30 seconds, nice and steady. We'll go left leg, we'll go right leg. It's gonna be really minimal breaks in between so we can keep that tension, keep that blood flowing to our glutes, all right? And keep that time under tension, as always. All right, team, so we now have set up our lighter plates, power bar with the arms facing up, both ankle straps on. It's time to go to work. 30 seconds is our working time, and our transitions are going to be nice and short, all right? Nice and spicy short. Okay, team, here we go. Hands are on. Get ourselves set up for 30 seconds here. Ready? In 3, in 2, in 1, and we're gonna extend it back. We're going for 30 seconds here. As many reps as you can. Reaching back with that back heel. Squeeze from the hip, right? All the way up to the top. Using my power bar as a little balance and support. Halfway through. Good. Kick it back, 10 seconds. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and all right. Turn to face to the side here, one hand on, and now I'm going to abduct my leg or extend the leg out towards the side. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Coming in and extending it out. Abducting it out. Think about driving through the heel. Great thing about doing this exercise here is even your base leg, you're gonna feel this in your base glute as well. The one that's making sure you're not falling over. You're gonna feel it in both hips here. Good, 10 seconds. And drive it out. And drive it out, good. 3, 2, 1, and turn back to face your TUT tower. We go hamstring curls. Ready, in 3, in 2, in 1, and we're gonna curl it up. All right, so just the heel curling to the hip there. Nice and steady, nice and controlled. Nice, let's go. Curl it back, curl it back. Again, you're gonna feel this in your base leg as well. Let's get it. 10 seconds. Curl and curl. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Bring it right in. We're gonna unclip on one side and we're gonna clip into the other. If you want to adjust your TUT plates at all, now's the time. I'm gonna come around the other side here. We're gonna get into that hip extension again. Ready? Other side now. 3, 2, 1, and let's go to work. Extend it out and bring it back in. You can keep that leg straight or have a little bend in the knee as long as we're extending from the glute, from our hip, all right? Not getting height by arching the low back, Make sure our ribs stay down. Good. Using our power bar for support here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and turn to the side. Leg goes out towards the side here in our hip abduction. 3, 2, 1, and extend it out and back in. Extend it out and back in with control. Nice. Good. Again, you're gonna feel this in both hips. Our stationary leg is keeping us stable. Nice work. Extend it out. Extend it out. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna do our hamstring curl next, okay? So turn back to face the bar here. In 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Curl it in right there. Heel all the way to the glute. My knees are gonna stay right beside each other, so I'm not kicking back, just curling in. Right here, good. Slightly lean forward here. Isolating into the hamstring, right in the back of the leg here. You can actually put your hand right back there and feel the muscles contracting. 3, 2, 1, and there's time. Good. So that's round 1. We got 2 more rounds of that. I'm going back to my left leg, all right? And you can adjust your TUT plates as necessary. If you want more on there, by all means. But we want to keep the movement nice and fluid, all right? So that we're not jerking from the rest of our body to get the range of motion, okay? Let's keep this isolated. Here we go. Back to my left side, back to our kickbacks. 3, 2, 1, and round 2, team, here we go. Reach it back. Reach it back. Good. Right there. And squeeze. And squeeze. Good job. Let's go. And all the way up. 10 more seconds. Squeeze it up. Good. Get that heel up towards the ceiling. 3, 2, 1, and time. Turn towards the side. Hip abduction here. Whew. Right in the outside of the hip there. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and let's work. And extend it out. Extend it out. Good. Here we go. And up. And up. Nice job. Again, our support leg, all right, is stabilizing us. You're gonna feel this in both hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Face your TUT tower, hamstring curls. Let's go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Curl it in and back down. Curl it in and back down. Nice job. We can play around with having our hands nice and light on that power bar. Again, feeling it in your stabilizing hip here as well. There we go. Get ourselves set. 10 seconds. Isolate that hamstring on the left side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right. Then over. Unattach that guy. Get it on the other side. Here we go. Right leg. Let's go to work with that hip extension with that kickback. In 3, in 2, in 1, and let's go. Kick it back. Straight back. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. As many as you can with good movement, okay? Good. We don't have to go heavy to feel the burn on this one. Nice job. There it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and turn to the side. Whew. Hip abduction. Ready? In 3, in 2, in 1, and let's go. Out and in. Out and in. Nice, smooth, and controlled movement. Focusing on the squeeze. Nice job. Over halfway. Let's go. And out. And out. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Face your trainer. Face your tower here. Hamstring curls. Ready? And let's go. Come on. All right. Almost finished round 2 here. We got one more to go. Isolate that hamstring curl. Nice job. If you want to, if you need to, you can add a little weight to this. All right. You can always play around with the timing as well. If you want to go longer than 30 seconds, totally fine. Next time you're on your trainer, doing this by yourself, try it for a minute, try it for as long as you can. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and time. Whew, right here, yeah? Here we go, switch it. Last round. I love my TUT trainer so much. This is how close I like to get to it, right? I'm hooked in for life. Here we go. Get around the other side. Ready. Last set, best set. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You know the drill now. Let's get in as many as we can. Last time we got to do this. And up. Squeeze. Good. Get that extension. Squeeze the glute up at the top. 10 seconds. Let's go. With control. 5, 4. Nice job. 3, 2, 1, and time. There it is. Turn to the side. We're gonna abduct. All right, here you go. In 3, in 2, in 1, and let's go to work one more time here. Draw it right up. Squeeze. Great job. Attack the glutes from every angle today. Good. And out. Less than 10 seconds. Come on, give me 5. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and hamstring curls. Let's go. Hands on our power bar. Ready. 3, 2, 1, and let's curl it. Let's curl it. Come on. Nice job. A little isolation here. Coach is losing his balance a little bit there. There you go. Get it back. No one's looking for perfection. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, here we go. Unclip yourself. Get it into the other leg. I'm gonna come around the other side of my machine here. Hip extensions. Whew. One more time. Let's kick it back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Right there. Full range. Get that up. Nice job. Stay with me. Come on, TUT team. Let's go. It's what you came for. Right here, it's that burn. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay. To the side. All together now. 3, 2, 1, and let's get it. Out to the side and back in. Out to the side, back in. Squeeze the top. Right here. Good. Get it up. Halfway. Breathe through it. Breathe through it. If you need a break, bring it down. Get right back into it. 7, 6, 5, 4. Last round of hamstring curls in 3, 2, 1, and let's curl it out. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it over with, shall we? Come on. Those hands on. Curl it. Curl it. Good. Our last 30 seconds here. We'll get a bit of a breather. We'll make some transitions in our equipment. We'll get into our third and final strength block. Come on. 15 seconds. When we're done here, we're gonna utilize our waistband next. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Holy, nice job, TUT team. You can unstrap yourself here. Excellent. All right. Our third and final strength block here, okay? New set of exercises. Grab a sip of water, towel off. I want you to grab your waistband. All right. Grab our waistband here. I want you to unstrap it. All right. And with our waistband from our middle clip, you're going to attach that to the bottom connection point here. Power bar, you can either remove your power bar or keep it as is. I'm going to put our TUT plates back on because we want to get a little strength in here. All right, so we're getting into some kneeling hip thrust next. I'm gonna go back onto the weight that I was squatting with earlier. So I'm gonna have 45 pounds of tension on each side. Again, this set will be 30 seconds on, and if I'm feeling generous, about 15 seconds or less on our break time, okay? So I've got my plates back on, I've got my waistband set up, and I also wanna grab my super band here, my TUT tension band. I'm gonna place that on my mat here, right in front. Your 3 movements, all right? I'm keeping my ankle straps on just for style points, all right? We're gonna have our waist strap wrapped in and strapped up, and we're gonna get into a kneeling hip thrust. So with our kneeling hip thrust here, strap ourselves in, make sure that's pretty firm, awesome. And we're gonna come away from our machine slightly, and I'm gonna send my hips back and then drive through and squeeze my glutes, sending my hips towards the other side of the room. Big squeeze here, as hard as I can. Coming down and drive up. All right, so that's gonna be our first movement. We're then gonna get into banded kickbacks. Right here, all right. One foot's gonna be in the band, wrap it right around the bottom of your shoe, your foot, whatever you've got on here, and then grab that tension, grab those bands, put your hands on top of the bands, and we're gonna kick back and then extend up, very similar to what we were just doing on the tower there. And we'll go 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other, and we'll finish with a nice old-fashioned glute bridge march. Hips are up, one knee's gonna come up, back down, other knee up, and back down. All right, so we've got this 3 times through, 30 seconds on, quick transitions. Let's get that glute pump once more, okay? So get your TUT plates set up, make sure they're heavy, all right? You can withstand heavy weights on this one for sure. Make sure your waistband is set up. You're gonna grab your waistband, wrap it around your hips, all right? And if you also have a mic pack on, you're gonna pop your mic pack and put it in your pocket, all right? I'm not sure why you'd have one at home, but hey, here we are. So I'm taking that strap on right here, taking my belt, getting it in nice and tight. I'm gonna come away from my tower slightly. I'm in a half kneeling position. I'm in both kneeling position here. Hips are back, and I'm driving my hips through and squeezing my glutes as hard as I can at the top. It's all here in the squeeze right here, okay? 30 seconds, get yourself set. In 3, in 2, in 1. Let's fire those glutes. Drive and squeeze. Send the hips back, squeeze through. Good. So you might already be thinking, hey, next time through, coach, I'm going heavier plates because I can stand more tension here. Make sure we get that squeeze at the top. Drive the hips across the room. Squeeze your glutes as hard as you can, and let's maximize that tension. 10 seconds or less. Drive it through. Right here, big squeeze for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, 1, and time. I'll back myself up slightly back to my tower there. Take off that Velcro, leave that belt there for round number 2. I'm gonna stay right here on my yoga mat, and I'm gonna place my right foot in, okay? Now from this position here, you're gonna have your hands on your band, all right, and get ourselves ready for those kickbacks. 30 seconds on each leg, okay? 30 seconds aside. Here we go, in 5, in 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. It's all about the extension of the top. Draw the knee in, kick it back. If you got a stronger band and you want more spice, you want more hot sauce, by all means, grab a stronger band. But get that full extension and lift the heel to the sky. Squeeze it up. for another 10 seconds. Come on, as many as you can with good movement. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Simply going to switch my feet, get the other side. Sometimes it's easy to stand up, step on the band, and come back down. All right, the farther I bring my hands down towards my body, all right, the more tension I'm gonna create on this band. To make it easier, slide the band back and your hands farther away. All right, here we go. In 3, in 2, in 1. Let's get that left side. And kick back and extend, good. Knee in, heel to sky. Good, get that squeeze, come on. Halfway. And when we're done, we're simply gonna flip over onto our back and get into those bridge marches here. Come on, not done yet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big squeeze and down. Good. Flip over onto your back. You should feel a nice strong pump doing that one there, okay? Heels down, toes up, hips to sky, one knee's up. Bring the heel down, other knee up. Hips stay high the whole time. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Our bridge march. We're transferring the tension from one glute to the next. Good. Notice that the hips don't drop, right? It's not a glute bridge here. We're gonna keep the hips high the whole time. Nice job. Anytime you need to bring them down, by all means, bring them down, bring them back up, go back to work. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Awesome job. That's round 1, team. Round 2, let's go. Set up those plates as you were, or, all right, because we only got 2 more rounds here. I'm gonna add a little bit here. Let's add another 10, right? If you got the 20, add the 20. If you wanna go for it, why not, right? We're here to push it, here to fire those glutes up. So I'm gonna add another little something, something there. I have my super band ready for me. Kneeling in front, make sure you've got your yoga mat. Maybe fold your yoga mat right once or twice underneath the knees for that support. Take your mic pack, put it in your pocket. Grab your waistband, all right? Scoot yourself back towards your tower there. Strap in, strap up. Let's go to work, okay? 30 seconds of hip thrust. Okay. Coming forward slightly. All right, nice proud chest. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and let's go to work. And drive up and squeeze. Squeeze. Good. All right, team, nice proud chest at the top. Think extension, so my knee, my hip, and my shoulder are all in line. Maximal squeeze here. Come on. Let's go. As many as you can. Good movement. Full range. Drop the hips back and through. Keep that core tight, swinging like a pendulum here. In 5, in 4, in 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Again, if you want to try these movements on your own, you can increase the working time. Try it for 45 seconds. Try it for a minute. See how heavy you can get, all right? But for today, we're keeping it at 30 seconds. Let's go back to those kickbacks. 1 foot in, we're down, we're back on. 30 seconds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and kick it back. Lift the heel to the sky. Kick it back, good. Hands are pinning the band right underneath my shoulders as I kick up and get that squeeze. Kick up and get that squeeze. Good, halfway, let's go. Every rep counts. Again, still thinking about that mind-muscle connection. Think about squeezing the glute as hard as you can right at the top. 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and let's get that other side. Nice job. Again, sometimes standing up makes that transition a little bit easier. We come back down, hands underneath the shoulders, deep breath in, other side. In 3, in 2, in 1, and let's go. Good. Kick it back and lift. Lift from the hip. Don't flare your ribs, okay? So we're not gonna be here. Keep the ribs tight to the hips as you extend and squeeze. 10 seconds, come on, let's go. 8, 7, with me together. Let's go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. There it is. Flip over onto your back. We've got that glute bridge march next. Keep the band right there. We ain't done with it. We got one more round of that. Shoulders down, hips up, lift your toes a little bit. If you feel this in your quads, all right, your feet are probably too close to your butt, all right? If you just feel this in your hamstrings, your feet are probably too far away. So play around with your heel placement there so that when you drive up, your shins are close to vertical. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Oof. And up. Keep the hips steady. March it out. Keep that core braced. All right, we don't want to be here. This isn't doing anything for anybody. So get those hips up towards the sky. Squeeze, you're gonna have your hands down, palms down for support. Focus on that transition of tension. Let's go. Come on, all together. For 7, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good, hips down. One more time, okay? Here we go. Right back into it. I'm making my way back to my trainer, back to my tower here, okay? Waistband's coming on. We have one more shot at getting that maximum squeeze. It's glute day, come on, everyone's favorite day. Take that waistband, wrap it around, strap yourself in. Let's go back to work. All right, TUT team, here we are. Again, if you wanna add more plates, it's the last time you gotta do it. Last set, best set, as always. Bring yourself forward. Ready, 3, 2, 1, and drive through. Good. I like to have my arms across my chest here. Reminds me to keep my chest nice and proud. Squeeze, but I'm focusing on the hip drive. Send your hip crease across the room. Good. Fight that resistance. 10 more seconds. Come on, big drive, big squeeze. 7, 6, yes you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big squeeze and hold. And bring it in. There you go. Officially done with that. Okay, let's get going on our kickbacks here. So we have 30 seconds right side, 30 seconds left side, and then what? 30 seconds of bridges and that's it. A minute and a half of work to finish. Let's get it, team. Hands back on our band. Ready? Make sure it's in the center of your foot there. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's kick it back. Drive it back. Drive it back. Good. Come on, team. Let's go. As many as you can. Head is down. You're focused here. Focusing on that squeeze. And up. Good. And up. 10 seconds. Let's go. Home stretch, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Other side. 30 more seconds of kickbacks. 1 more minute of work. Count it down. Let's go. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and kick it back. Come on. Get it back. Good. Drive it. Extend and lift. All in one fluid motion. Kick it back and up. Nice job. Let's go, TUT team. Come on, you got this. 10 more seconds. Feel the burn. Live in it. Love it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. One time we flip it over. We march it out right to the finish line together, okay? Done with that. Here we go. In 5. Heels down, toes up. In 4. Hips up. 3, 2, 1. March it to the finish line all together. Let's go. Hands by your sides. Oof. Drive it. Drive it. You gotta have tension in the glutes. That's what it's all about. It's all about that squeeze the whole time. Keep the hips up. Come on, let's go. Lift your toes, point them to the ceiling. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Oh, right there on your mat. Great job. We're gonna stretch it out for 2 minutes here before we let you go. Great work, team. That's your TUT glutes for today. Let's start with our legs straight. And simply big inhale, exhale, forward fold. If your ankle straps are still on, like me, you can hold on to those ankle straps, your shoelaces, your toes, and just breathe. Good. There you go. Those glutes should feel pumped by the end of that. We attack them from all angles today. Nice work. Slowly roll yourself up. Take one foot, cross it over the opposite knee, and bring that knee up. You can stay in the seated position here. Maybe you gently push that knee out or roll onto your back, reach between the hole there that you created and grab the back of the leg or the front of the shin and gently roll back as you pull your left knee towards your chest there. You'll feel that on the outside of the hip. And maybe we do a little double team here. Nice job. Holy. Let's switch it up. Straighten the legs out, cross the left foot over the right. Maybe we're here. Maybe we reach through, grab the back of the leg, or right around the knee there. Roll back, just breathe. Awesome. 2 more deep breaths. Big inhale, big exhale. One more time, big inhale, big exhale. Let the legs go. Roll yourself to a seated position. Turn yourself over onto your hands and knees. Sit back in child's pose. Breathe it out, forehead to the floor. Let's take 3 big deep breaths here together. Good. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. One more time. Big inhale. Big exhale. And you are done. That is our TUT glutes for today. My name is Coach Connor. See me next time. I can't wait to be back under tension with all of you. Signing off here today. Take care.